So Facebook/Instagram. I'm going to try to download this video later and upload it to IGTV. I am not good at technology. I'm figuring out. So if you are good at social media and you want to help me, I would love a consultation with how to use all this stuff. I was going to go live at 10:30. It's now 10:41. That means it took me 11 minutes to figure out how to do this. And I've done it before. So Um, I'm I'm live right now for a few different reasons. Number one is to announce the winner of the October giveaway. Number two is to announce a November challenge that I'm taking part in, and number three is to like start that challenge, which is a video like introducing me and how I got into real estate. So, first things first, the giveaway from October. I just like giving stuff away, honestly, and it obviously helps with like Facebook reach. Like if I can reach more people on Facebook, I want to, and so that's why I have you guys share stuff and comment, so that hopefully it turns into business, and a lot of times business turns into friends. So, giving away a free mini session for Christmas with Hanson Photo. My good friends Michael and Abby have a photography business that is really, really good, and I love supporting them. So if you commented, shared, um, and liked my page where I announced that giveaway, then you got your name into the bucket. So I've got some names in here. I'm going to pull one now and see who wins the free session. And it's actually right before out. We are going at 4 o'clock, my family, and the free session's at 3:30. So we'll probably see each other there with Michael and Abby. Okay, I got the name. It's the Turners. Kayla and Will/Bill and William and Sam, you guys just won your free Christmas mini session. So we should like make a fun afternoon of it. But I'll text you in a minute and let you know that you guys won. But thanks for sharing my post and for commenting on it and for always, you guys especially are clients for life. So thanks for supporting me. November challenge. So I just recently started a new coaching group with real estate, and um, it's called Real Estate Mega Moms, Faith, Family, and Real Estate, which is, what I'm all about. So the November challenge is to do 20 videos in the month of November. So every weekday at 10:30 a.m., I'm going to be coming to you maybe between 10 and 10:30, coming to you live to talk about a different topic every day. Today is the intro of how I got into real estate, but if you guys engage with my videos throughout the month of November, every time you engage with the video, and that is like a share or a comment. Likes don't really count because they don't really do anything, but if you feel compelled to comment on the video or share the video, or like tag someone so that they can see it, because there'll be a lot of topics. It's not just like about me. But if you engage all month long, and I'm going to remind you all month, at the end, every time you engage, we're going to put your name in, and maybe in my trick or treat bucket, somebody else will win something. It's going to be good. I don't know what yet, but it'll be announced after the month is over, and you'll get your prize in December. And I'll make sure that it is something that you actually want. So, on to today's video, which is supposed to be about me and how I got into real estate. I've actually told this story a couple of times lately, so it's fresh in my mind anyway. But so to kind of leading up to it, my family is from around Kansas City, but I lived in South Carolina for a long time with my mom, and when I graduated high school, I knew I wanted to be back in Missouri. So I went to Truman State University, got a degree in psychology, which you may or may not know actually doesn't mean anything. And so after college, I traveled for a year, and then I came back and worked at Starbucks. And I was thinking about going to seminary, but thankfully the school was like, hey, you can't afford this. Because I was going to do all the student loans, and they were like, that's not a good idea. And so I'm really thankful that they told me not to do it. But after I decided not to go to seminary, it was like, well, what am I doing with my life? So I worked in Sam's Club and like sold crap for a while, which was awful. That's a different story for a different time. But then I went back to Starbucks and I was like, what am I doing with my life? And they offered me an assistant manager position, which turns into a store manager. Starbucks store managers work like 70 hours a week and don't make very much money. And so I was like, I'm almost better off not doing that. So we had this regular customer, his name was Harry. Harry came through the drive-through like 3 or 4 times a day, like no joke. And one day Harry was asking me, I was talking about like having a college degree and paying student loans and all that, and he was like, "What is your degree in? Why are you working at Starbucks?" And so I told him, psychology is worthless. And he was like, "Well, what do you want to do with your life?" I was like, "I don't know. Maybe I'll be a store manager for a while, and then later I'll like get my real estate license and be a realtor." And what I was thinking was, I like HGTV, so that sounds like fun. And he was like, "Well, why don't you just be a realtor now?" I was like, "Oh, well, I hadn't thought of that." And so he actually made his fortune in real estate, basically. And he had been an active realtor for many, many years, and now he just owns a bunch of rentals in Lee Summit. But his son, Kevin Foster, was currently running a real estate team at Reese Nichols East in Lakewood. And so while I was still a barista, he was like, "Hey, let me introduce you to Kevin and see if you think it'll be a good fit." So we did. I met Kevin. Kevin was great. I looked into getting my license and it was going to be like $1,700. And to someone making $8 an hour at Starbucks, that was like a crazy amount of money. That was like, well, the dream is over because that's not going to happen, you know? And so Harry, my customer at Starbucks, gave me, well, they didn't give me, they loaned me $1,700 so that I could get my real estate license. And I paid them back with my very first paycheck, which was $1,500. Every last penny of it, I gave it to them, and they were like, "Okay, we'll call it good." Um, but a Starbucks customer. That's how I got my real estate license, was someone who cared enough about me to ask, where I was going in life, and he knew that I could do something more than be a barista or a store manager. And so they made it happen, and their generosity changed my life, really. And I would love to be just as generous with maybe my barista whenever I go to Starbucks 8 times a day. That's not happening right now, but in the future, maybe. So that's how I got started in real estate. Was someone took an interest in me and cared enough to not only tell me, "Hey, you have potential," but also put their money where their mouth was, and it was really awesome. So that that was in 2015. Yeah, I took the classes at night in the spring, and then I passed the test, got my license in May of 2015. My very first customer was my brother Joe. And man, they took a chance on me because I had no idea what I was doing. And Joe, to this day, is probably still my biggest fan. Like, he has referred me so much business, which has then referred me more business. Like, if I had to track back a ton of my success, it's just due to my brother, like, caring about me and putting his faith in me and letting me be his realtor and then referring me out to other people. So, Joe, you're the real MVP if you're watching. Um, but yeah, then I got married, and then I had a couple babies, and who knows what's next. And now I'm live on Facebook. So that's going to be the end of the video today, but every day between 10 and 10:30 a.m., I'm going to be coming live. Again, if you engage in some way, like commenting or sharing or tagging someone, then I'm going to compile all those names, and then there's going to be a giveaway in December for everybody that like follows along with me for November. Kayla, Turner, Bill, you guys, see you Saturday for your photo session. I'm so glad that you won. All right, guys. Talk to you later.